is El-Darwish coming at you with episode 2 of Noobcraft. And this is the very next game that I played after that last one. It's against Lincolnxl Terran on New Repugnancy. Alright, down here in the bottom left we have our challenger for the day, Lincolnxl. And in the top we have winner of last week's episode, BLFUmoocow. Hyping myself up like I'm a boxer or something. So, not really sure what to expect here. I do forget what happened. No, got Mike Williams sending me a text. Well, looks like I'm harassing the SCD again. I'm the worst type of person. But this isn't really going to do much of anything. Really just more to pester. Getting a good scout off. And opening up with my usual quick expansion. Looks like he's going to expand as well, so standard openings. Getting the, this right here is the most important pylon. It's gonna power like 7 buildings before I get more pylon support over here. And there's the Reaper, the obligatory Reaper. We got that forge coming down because I saw the Reaper. And the Reaper is not going to my base, which is very not the right way to do things here. Well, he's giving me a free pass right now. He could totally send this and kill a bunch of probes, but instead he's going to scout. Slamming down the cybernetics core. Might need a pylon right there. I don't think this one's going to let me reach over here to get where I need the photon cannon to be. One Marauder in front of his base. And here comes the Reaper. He sees that there are no probes in the natural. Oh, pulling the probes. That's too many probes. We got one cannon coming. How many probes is this Reaper going to kill? He's already killed one, I think. One. Come on. Come on. Get hit by the cannon. No. If he had sent that earlier, it would have done a lot more damage. This expansion's not really up and running yet. I'm going to credit this player for getting a factory earlier. I don't really see how getting a factory later helps in very many situations. 2 factories. He's going to want to get these gases up as soon as possible. He should transfer SCVs. Here come my probes down the mineral line. Got +1 coming. Stalker. And 1 robo. factory. 3 gateways. So this Reaper has now become the check for pylons Reaper. Send in a few units early on because he probably thinks that since I went for a fast expansion, that I won't be coming, but he's about to get a little poking front door. These guys both, oop, what's going on here? We got a little skirmish, nothing really happened. So these guys, Brainiac and this player here, Lincolnxl, they're getting these engineering bays and they're not upgrading their weapons. They're putting missile turrets in their mineral lines because they're pretty much guessing that I'm going to send oracles, but I don't send oracles that much. I like to go robo into Dark Templar or High Templar Archon. Alright, so now he's starting to kill 3 kills, 4 kills. It's a decent amount of damage. And he just sent that army to his death. 5 kills. Surprisingly a low amount of kills considering how long this thing has been here. Alright, clean that up. Small advantage in the supply. Got more pylons to his supply depots. So the build he went with the 2 factories and now a starport is allowing him to get much better technology than the previous opponent, Brainiac, who just went for mass marauders and the timing push. Tried to hit me before those immortals came out. Getting the 3rd base up. It's usually a good idea if you're like trying to, get some tips to go up the ladder. You want to expand your 3rd base while you're pushing out. That way your opponent is, while you're spending all your time microing your army, you already have that base up and running. You don't want to be in a situation where you start the base after you push and it's not successful. That's a bad place to be. Okay, so the stalkers are coming up and they're not in a good position. Get these immortals up here. Now he starts to retreat back to the supply depot wall. A wall will not help in this situation. He brought all his units right into the center there so that they could all take a bunch of damage. So, poor play in general. And this ought to do it. Send in the SCVs, there's no point. Got the 1 force field blocking all of them. He does scan to take out the, it looks like he's trying to take out the Observer. And the Observer is out because of this here, Widow Mine. This is why we call it n00bcraft right here. GG. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Coming at you with another episode soon.